Ladies and gentlemen, good afternoon. Once again, I take this opportunity to welcome you to my channel. And today, I want us to discuss quite interesting topic. It is about the statements which were made by Moses Kuria over the weekend. And what he said, in essence, is that Central Province has to be allocated, the position of the deputy president, and also 40% of government appointments in the oncoming government. In essence, what Moses Kuria means is that presidential aspirants, the top presidential aspirants, who think that they have a shot at becoming the president, they have to negotiate with the people of Mount Kenya and make concessions of 40% of all government positions, and also give away the position of the deputy president. I wanted to discuss the implications of such a statement, and what I would like to say is that this is not the path that we would like to take as a country, because as a country we have 42 communities. There are 42 tribes, which are 42 small nations in this country, and so one community demanding that they get the position of a deputy president and also 40% of the government positions. That means the list of the 41 communities in this country, they have, the less 60%, to share between themselves. In essence, it is going to alienate the other communities. They are going to feel like they are less Kenyans, because what you have to realize is that out of the 4 presidents that we have had in this country, 3 of them, they come from the Central Kenya region. And if you check the cabinet secretaries, I think Kikuyus are the tribe that have the most, cabinet secretaries now as we speak. And what I would like to say is that Kenya, it has come a time for this country to adopt meritocracy as opposed, to tribal politics, because most of you who have been to institutions of higher learning like universities, colleges, you find that the lecturers are not, appointed on the basis of their tribes. This is because it is very hard for you to find that 50% of the lecturers in a certain university, they are Kikuyus, or 50% are Ruhis. No, because tribe is not the basis on which such people are appointed. Such people are appointed based on meritocracy, based on the merits. I mean, you must have, completed your education. You must have, excelled in your education. I think this is the direction that we need to take as a country. Appointments need to be informed by the ideologies of those people, their track record, what they have done in the past, because if someone has been involved in many corruption scandals in the past, then he should not be given a chance, to read or be appointed as, as a cabinet secretary. So such a statement by Moses Kuria, it displays, selfishness on the part of Kikuyus, and this is very bad because, as you know, Kikuyus are all over this country. There is no region in this country where you don't find Kikuyus, be it the western part of the country, be it, the coastal part of the country, be it the northeastern parts. Kikuyus are everywhere, and they do businesses in such places. And when you alienate Kikuyus from the list of the 41 communities, the high chances that we are going to receive a backlash, let's say, in their businesses. It's either their businesses are going to be sabotaged, or it might happen, what happened in this country in 2007, it might repeat itself, where we are victims, where Kikuyus are victims of tribal violence, and we don't want such a situation to be repeated again. We want a united country. So, and I would also like to say that out of the 4 presidents, like I stated earlier, I mean, 3 are from the Mount Kenya region. We have had many ministers and cabinet secretaries in different governments. ever since we attained independence in 1963. Yet the people of Central Province, they are facing various grievances. When you go to Central Province, drug abuse is one of the common problems that we face over there. Unemployment is another problem that is very serious in central Kenya. So people have reached a point where they feel, we have had all these positions in government. Our people have occupied many positions, influential positions in government, yet we continue to experience, grievances and many problems. So it has come a time where they are now questioning, these politicians who are making such demands. So it feels like, Moses Kuria is making such demands, for himself and for his friends. It is not for the interest of people of Mount Kenya, because what has been happening in this country is that, the leaders, they use the people, to attain whatever they wanted, the positions they wanted. But once they occupy such positions, they try to show, they now show their true colors. They never work in the best interest of the people. So this statement is likely to receive backlash from the people of Central Kenya who feel like, there is a gap between, the politicians, the leaders, and the poor, the proletariats. There is a disconnect between the bourgeois, in the Mount Kenya region and the proletariats, and there are high chances that they are not going, to support Moses Kuria in his agitation for this. All we don't want is that, in conclusion, what I would like to say is that we don't want a situation where, the rest of the country feels like people from Mount Kenya region have a sense of entitlement, in this country. We have to realize that we are a country of more than 42 communities, and if you include Indians, I think we are more than 43 tribes. We have to be sensitive to the fact that we are not the only community in this country, because it is very important for us to build one cohesive and strong country, which is Kenya.